Yo, what's up, guys? Back here again. Prototype 003. I'm playing Pokemon trading card game online. Pokemon. And figured I'd do, before we got into it, like I promised, I'm going to do the Giratina EX deck. I tried it a little bit last night, and surprisingly, wasn't too bad. Granted, I do have some cards in there that probably don't necessarily fit with the theme, but I think it was okay. I think I won a few games with it, which I didn't expect. But I'm gonna do, before we go to get into it, I just have an XY pack, booster pack that I got from doing the trainer challenge, just for funsies, because I have the deck that I used was the blah blah blah. The Electric Eye one with the Luxray. Because I got that for a friend of mine. But, alright. I'm just going to do a quick pack opening before we start the actual battles. See if we get anything good that I can throw in. Oh, a heavy ball, that's good. Chest spin, tree climb, so if you got one energy reveal, put it in your hand. Pretty solid for a start. Glalie, Spirit Link. I know, the tension. Oh wait, this heavy ball is what you do? You'll put it in your hand. Okay. Oh, what? Oh! I got a fucking float stone. Oh, wow, nice. I saw somebody playing this, actually. This is a... this is an interesting card. Because in the game, in the Pokemon game, Meloetta is a Pokemon with its own special ability. It uses geez, what's the name? A Relic Song, I think, and it's a normal attack. But then what it does is it allows Meloetta to switch forms, and it's between this form, which is sort of its like fighting form, and then it can switch to a psychic, more special form. So, an interesting card. Makes me kind of want to maybe see if I can make a fighting psychic deck. That's for another time, though. I got this float stone, though. People love float stones because, you know, you play this with, like, say a heavy ball, where you get a big heavy hitter that has, like, you see these little babies that we have here, all with their 1 retreat cost. All right, that's whatever. But if I play, like, you know, an EX card or a third evolution that I want to be able to switch in, do a big hit, and then switch out, Floatstone, right here. No retreat cost. Let's go. Save all those energies that you put onto them. That was a really good pack. I mean, my shiny was bleh, but... Alright, let's get into it. Phantasmal Zone. And also, just actually before I start, I only need 70 more. Whatever this is, like energy things, lightning bolts, to get 3 Sun and Moon packs. So I probably won't get that on this video because I've looked at my last video and I realized that one's actually uploading right now, but I realized that it's kind of long, and so I'm gonna try to avoid doing that. Alright. You always hit them back with the hello if they say hello, because, you know, my mother taught me to be polite. Those packs are kind of... Oh, wow. Okay, so right off the bat, we're starting with the Giratina EX. This is going to be... That's the hype right there. Can this work? A lot of the times what's happened, though, is... Let's see. If he starts with a basic... Yeah, see? So... He's probably, I don't know. A lot of people just quit when they see this because they're like, oh, well, I'm screwed. So I'm going to put my grass energy on first because I have more of those. So if he plays something like Team Flare or Crushing Hammer, so anything to knock off my energy essentially, then I always have a backup grass energy where my psychic energy I only have 1, obviously. I am a dragon god. You can't hurt me. Okay, so, and here's the thing. Is I'm gonna do this because I did play. I played as many double colorless as I can. So if I do get one of those next turn, it's bye-bye to everything, anything that he plays. So now, and the reason I switched there is that, see, like this only, like talking about this only has one retreat cost, but yeah, so he has to use, see, because if he did want to switch to Golett, it would have been an extra turn for me anyway, but now, and he can't use that, because he can't use that Mega Punch, because that's what I'm scared of. Yeah, so now he's probably going to switch out. That's what I would do if I were him, yeah. Because he wants to do as much damage as possible, because next turn, I'm knocking something out. Because I've got all my energies on my Giratina EX. We've got another one on the bench. Let's go. That's scary. We're going to Chaos Wheel. And we're just going to pick up my prize. And there's the double colorless. So, yeah, see, so, I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. Like, if he had something that was able to deal with this to start with, like if I played against a fairy deck, which are very rare, few and far in between, maybe you can knock this thing out, but this thing is strong. Because now he's just kind of hoping that I don't, yeah. So he's going to play it that I don't get these hits like this. I think I'm running also one, because I only have one, wait. Into bench, you may move 3 damage coming from your bench to one of those bench. Thank you, actually. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I really needed to heal this Giratina so that I could just continue to do damage. I'll start putting onto my chest now too. Because the thing is, although Giratina EX is the main focus of this deck, I also do have the backup. So I play a Chespin, obviously with Chestnut, and see, I have a lot of grass types here. So we're gonna put this onto my other Giratina. I just need 1 heads. Let's go. Let's go. Once we get that 1 heads, then I'll be able to knock out the Absol in 1 hit. Knock out that Noibat in 1 hit. This is just stall right here. And he could literally stall me out. If he gets really lucky, he could just stall me out this whole game. I doubt it, though. I think it's this turn right here. I'm getting that heads. Yep, there it is. Look at me, I called that. I knew it. I just knew it. Alright, but now, see, this player can't play. Oh! And we got the double dragon. Player can't play Pokemon School Special Energy or Stadium cards. So he's very limited now. See, the thing about it is, once this Giratina EX gets into play, gets a kill, I mean, 100 damage is enough to knock out most basics, if they're not EXs. And, oof. So I'm going to just put this Psychic Energy on here. We'll Chaos Heal that. And I have the second one set up in the back, so I really don't know what he can do. I use my counter now. What's he? I mean, he can Air Slash me, kill this one, but I have another one in the back, and you only have 100 health. You didn't even get... Oh, no. Then draw a number of cards equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. Oh, no. Well, there it is. So, I mean, that was also, I think, a really lucky start. That was a really lucky game for me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Giratina EX, MVP. Oh yeah, let's go. So I'm just going to showcase this entire deck. And by showcase, I mean show what's in this case. Maybe at the end of this, I'll do 3 battles, and then I'll open up my deck and just show it to the inquisitive minds. Always call heads because I want to see my little baby guy. Rella was the coolest. Comment if you agree. Rella was the coolest of the new starters, for sure. That's why, hey, if you watch the anime, Ash got a Rowlet, and that was his sort of Alolan starter. And I'm still hyping up about, nobody talks about it. Hello, dual typing, the first ever. Rowlet was the first ever with dual typing, and on top of that, Rowlet was the first ever to have it change typing between stages. Like, is nobody else like hyped up about that? I don't get it. I think that's pretty insane. You know, it went from grass flying, and all the implications though. That's what's crazy about it. The implications that between Dartrix and Decide-Y evolving in that evolution stage, it's literally just dying, right? Like, I don't know. Fuck. Pokemon is damaged by an attack. Jesus Louises. Hello? Is there a reason that I'm not letting me do nothing? So I'm getting the turn 1. Oh, this is a weakness policy. Oh wow. Okay. Oh shit. So I'm gonna put this onto my Paris. Actually, I just made a major boo boo. I'm gonna try and do some damage to this, but I just made a major boo boo. I should have just burned my Oddish. Let him burn my Oddish. Oh, he doesn't necessarily kill it. So that's actually not terrible for me, because now what I can do is evolve that. Discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. Okay. So he doesn't knock me out next turn. See, this is a good play for me, actually, to be honest, because I get to do another 20 damage. If he wants to knock this out, he has to use his Bright Flame attack. If not, I do another 20 damage. Wait. Oh my god, I'm a fool, I can't read. Okay, so I've never played against Turtonator GX, so I didn't realize that was Shell Trap's ability. So, yeah, okay, peek my hand. Peep it, dude. Healing, really unnecessary. Shell Trap, hello? Really unnecessary. My only chance here is for Fury Cutter to do a boatload of damage. And that was not enough. I'm just gonna concede this one. He won. Really unfortunate that because the thing is too is that I can beat a fire deck potentially, but if he starts with a GX or an EX that has so little cost to damage ratio, you know, he's able to do 40 damage like that just off the bat. There's no way. I can't deal with it. So, yeah, and I run these Hoopa so that I can get Giratina. So it's really not a very good start for me. Hoopa EX. Its only purpose really in this deck is to get Giratinas, is so that I can pick up both my Giratina and put them on the bench as soon as possible. But alright, well, you gotta roll with the punches, right? What can you do? If I get a Hyperspace Fury, I can... Oh, and he's playing 2 GXs, so I can't even knock anything out. Okay, so he's going to... See, now if I were him, I would wait. Oh, well, no, he has to play it first, because you attack last. I was gonna say that I would have waited though actually to play the Professor's Letter, because yeah, like those two energies could have been on the top there. All right, so not terrible. I would love to have like if I picked up Rosalia, that would be nice. Because the reason I play Roserade is also that I can pick up any card from my deck and put it into my hand, which is real nice. Discard 2 energy. Ah, oh, the discard costs. Holy jeez. Okay. So this is pay to play deck. Here you go. Hit him with one of these. The salty, you have a good deck. I mean, because, yeah. Okay. Like, he won, but... How many games was that? I'll do one more, because I don't think that really counts. And then we'll just go into... this has already been kind of a long recording, so... This is the last one, I promise. And then we'll go in. I'll show off the Giratina EX Super Power deck. Because just to, I guess, now that we've gotten into it, I've shown some of the gameplay. I play it more to the grass, and I think that it's smarter to choose one of the energies. You know, when you play most dragons are dual costing, meaning that they when I say dual costing, I mean like they have two separate, they just cost 2 different energies. Like so like with Giratina, it's Psychic, Grass, and then the colorless energy. I mean, I'm not counting colorless energy because that's just sort of, you know, you can play a deck with any energy and it can count as colors. So when I mean 2 energy, I mean 2 specific energy. So so with the example of Giratina EX, nice. Be attached to a dragon. My turn first, right? Yeah. So I'll save my kukui. What was I saying now? Right. So you have to play with 2. You play with the 2 different specific types of energy. So I think that your best bet though is to choose one of those energy and focus on that if you're going to be setting up the dragon with that. Okay. Okay, well, easy peasy, I guess. Lemon squeezy. Alright, well, I guess I'll just shut it off because people are just not into it today, I guess. Oh, whoops. I wanted to go to my deck manager. So, this is here. I'll go into this because it's easier. I can just expand and show off. So, yeah, so I'm playing, see, so my only psychic cards that I have are Deoxys, which I have for the close encounter, obviously. And also, this is actually a very strong card. Like, if you're playing psychic decks, then you have to actually have Deoxys in your deck. It's a staple. I'm playing one Hoopa because then I have the ability to just get these Giratina as quickly as possible, because these are obviously the sweepers in the deck. And then, like I said, so I'm playing Vileplume to sort of prevent, because I don't have any. The only thing I have is a weakness policy. I have one weakness policy, one muscle band, and one hard charm, and those are the only item cards that I have. So the Vileplume is just sort of to try and stall my opponent. Yeah, I'm playing as many. You see, I'm playing. It's sort of half and half. A little more grass energy because I have. Obviously, it's more of a grass deck. Because, like I was saying, you should sort of choose. I think you should choose one side that you play more heavily towards. Like, if I played this and I said I got rid of. Say I got rid of maybe all of these. I got rid of Chestnut. I got rid of Shiinotic and Morilul and Vileplume and Parasect, and I just kept the Roserade, say. The Roserade evolution line. Maybe even keep the Vileplume, but like sort of get rid of the grass side and do more psychic types. Let me see, like, what would be potentially another decent deck? I mean, you could do a Trubbish, like you do Garbodor, you don't want them to have abilities. Like this ability isn't necessarily, what is this? Prevent all attacks including damage by Mega Evolution. So like if they don't play Mega cards, like okay, so like that ability is kind of worthless. This ability, once you use it, then you can stop their abilities. You know. Yeah. I mean, I think the idea of just playing to one side is very good. You know, maybe play some other hard hitters. I don't know. Is this any good? Now confused. Decent. I mean, you can play Metagross. But I have the Great Ball here, so I can, you know, grab some important mons. Town map, of course, if I need a specific prize card. Giovanni. I always like to play Giovanni. Lysander, also good card to have. The healing, because of course if my Giratina are out and they're doing damage but they're slowly chipping away at it, I want to be able to keep it healthy. This is for if they have those 120s. A lot of the stronger basic cards, you know, like legendaries and stuff like that. Like actually I have one right here for you guys. I was just talking about it. The Deoxys has 110, see, and it's a basic. A lot of, obviously, it doesn't kill the EXs in one hit, but it is 2-hit KO, and most EXs, unless they have a lot of energy, like if you've let them set up before you, then, I mean, you probably lost anyway, but if you let them set up before you, then they'll be able to maybe do 170 at one hit, but if not, then, you know, then you hit right back with this Chaos Wheel. They can't play any. So this prevents the special energies, tools, and stadium cards. So, like, essentially, you're super limiting them. So that's kind of why I also wanted Vileplume. Now they can't play tools, special energy, stadium. I play Vileplume. They can't play anything but Pokemon and basic energy cards. They are screwed completely. There's nothing you can do to beat it. So then the special energy, yeah, the double dragon. I mean, if I get a double dragon first turn with the Giratina EX, it's pretty much game over. Weakness policy is just because if they play a fire, if I play a fire deck, like, well, actually, like you see on this stream, yeah, it's sort of my only option if I don't get Giratina. Drampa GX, I kind of recently got this card, and I really like it because he looks like an idiot. It's got funny artwork, but also, obviously, it's a really good card. Discard a special energy. Berserk, I can flip out. Big Wheel, it's a pretty decent, you know, if I have a weak hand, it's a pretty decent ability to use. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. I guess the last thing I didn't talk about was Team Skull Grunts. half because it's good to discard their energies, especially when if you have this combo of hitting them with the Giratina's attack and then preventing them from playing energy. Like, all they can do is play Pokemon, and what is that going to do? Okay, I'll just keep knocking them out. But also because Team Skull Grunts are hilarious. So that's it. That's my deck that I used. You didn't get to see that much gameplay with it, sadly. A lot of people just quit in my face. But you did get to see the one game, so yeah. Hit me up with likes, subscribes, comments about what you think could maybe make this deck better, make it, the reasons that it's bad. I think the Giratina EX rewards right now are pretty decent. Like, this is a pretty solid card to be able to, if you get it out on the field, of course. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.